Hi, my name is Marquise Mundi, and you're watching the Keyse Review. Okay, everybody, we have a few topics that's going on for today. The first one and the big one, and one I'm really happy to announce, that the PS5 event has been rescheduled. It's rescheduled for this week on Thursday, June the 11th at 1 o'clock p.m. I'm really excited to see this event, really excited to see what Sony is doing. The event is pre-recorded as far as Sony says it onto their blog site, on the blog.playstation.com. Also, they said that make sure you're wearing headphones for the event. So now what I might do, I might watch it in surround sound at first and then transfer over and listen to it on headphones and see what the difference are. I know they're making a big deal about 3D audio and everything like that, but I really want to see what's the difference in sound. What are they having in store? What effects are they going to be having? So it's going to be real interesting to see how Sony does this event on Thursday, which you can best believe I'm going to be there. Most likely we're going to be live streaming after the event, talk a little bit about the PlayStation. I'll be getting a few questions from you guys, okay? So definitely log in this Thursday, and we'll get together, we'll watch the video together, and then we'll go chat about it afterwards. In addition to that news, we have more Sony PlayStation news, at least a rumor. So what I'm hearing around the word on the internet is that Sony's going to allow for a peripheral to attach to the DualSense, the controller that you'll be able to play on the PlayStation 5, to enable wireless charging onto the controller itself, in addition to two back buttons that's going to be on the controller. It's a rumor. It looks like it's from a patent that somebody found, that Sony had filed, where you'd be able to put this accessory piece onto the controller and put it down onto a charging pad like you do a lot of the new Galaxy Notes, S20s, the iPhones, and things like that. So that's going to be real exciting to see happen. So if this do come to fruition, you'll be able to wirelessly charge your controller without having to plug it into a USB cable. Note, the DualSense does use a USB Type-C cable to plug in and pair and charge with the system, but we might also see the wireless charging come into play, which will be a big thing for Sony and the next generation of the PlayStation. This means that Sony is really paying attention to every little detail of the PlayStation 5 and the DualSense controller in order to create a better experience for gamers alike. I've also been getting word for coming from the Sega camp on a couple of things. Now, note, last week we were supposed to have a lot of big Sega news coming out, but I didn't really find this news to be big. But what I've been hearing is that Sega is going to be coming out with a Game Gear Micro. So I used to have the Game Gear. I might still do somewhere in the closet. I used to love playing the Game Gear. It was a great system. But what Sega's coming out with is a micro version of that Game Gear, which is basically as big as the palm of your hand. It's also going to have an attachment that you can buy where you can add like a magnifying glass so you can see. To me, this is supposed to be only released in Japan as far as I know, and I don't know if I would consider that big news, but it's the news that we got. Maybe they're waiting for something to be announced with the PlayStation 5 next or this week. I'm not sure, but we should definitely see. Also, Sega has been announcing that they had started what's called a fog gaming program that's also going to be in Japan. Basically, what fog gaming is to use all the arcades that they have that's being idle when there's store hours closed and everything like that at the arcades, in order to use that for cloud gaming. So it'll be very interesting to see what Sega does with that. But honestly, I don't think those are big news. We will have to wait and see what Sega has in store, if these is going to be the big news items that they have for us with the fog gaming and the Game Gear Micro, or there's other news that's going to be coming out maybe alongside with the PlayStation 5. We don't know. The big news could be just a rumor, or who knows, it could be something that hasn't even been announced yet. But we will definitely see what Sega will have to announce. And now from Microsoft, concerning an event that was supposed to be happening, at least chatter that's been going around the internet. So apparently Microsoft was supposed to have a June event, but they delayed that event until August. I've never heard of a June event personally from Microsoft coming out in June. I know about their 2020 event that is supposed to be coming out with July, which is going to showcase a lot of their first party titles. I don't know where anybody got on talking about a June event, but Microsoft came out and denied that any event that they had is not canceled. They're still proceeding with the 2020 event in July. So whatever rumors those are, I completely doubt that there was any rumors that was true on that. Microsoft has already said their plans are continued. They have not deleted any event or canceled any event. So look for Microsoft to still showcase their first party events in July. And then going on to AMD, we have some news coming about that AMD has been announcing that their RDNA 2 graphics card should be releasing in September. If you guys know, RDNA 2 is going to be AMD's new graphics card and their answer to Nvidia for the graphic cards market. As far as coming out in September, note that both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 both has RDNA 2 parts inside of the GPUs that they're using in the system. So it'll be very, very exciting to get RDNA 2 onto the PC platform as well. That will put AMD in a very, very good position and just completely taking over the renter for their graphics card. So we still don't know a whole lot about their graphics card, but I will promise to report it as soon as I get them in. So look for that news to be coming in as well. And to more possible rumors, we have Nvidia. We having some leaks supposedly from a couple of sources that's saying that Nvidia has these graphics cards already ready, and apparently they're showing pictures off. So first of all, we heard that there's supposed to be an Ampere 3090. I'm not sure because I haven't heard Nvidia officially announce that. Not only that, there's some pictures going around the internet showing off these cards, and it looks pretty legit. If they're real, is not to say Nvidia is not claiming that these cards are theirs. So it could just be a mock-up by somebody or somebody that really designed it with some really good software. But it does look pretty good in a weird way. I kind of like the design of it. And it's interesting that you have a fan near the front, or should I say the back of the graphics card. And then according to some of the other pictures or leaks, there should be a fan under it directly onto the chip itself. So we'll see. I don't think these graphics cards are really from Nvidia. I don't even think they're reference cards, but who knows? We'll see what Nvidia does with these graphics cards. And lastly, I want to announce that I am working on a new video. I'm going to be explaining about the HDMI 2.1 port that they have designed. So I know you guys might have heard of it from my PlayStation and my Xbox Live feeds this past couple of weeks, but I'll be going more in depth and why these connectors are important and why do we have to have them. So I'm definitely going to be doing a segment about that, and why is it very important, especially for gamers, because that's really how we get the frame rate and everything like that synced up together, where we're going to improve the gaming experience. So I'll be going over that, why it's important for TVs and Blu-ray players, game systems, and receivers, and why you should consider getting one. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy my video. If you like it, please hit the like. Also hit subscribe to my video down below. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe to the video. This is Marquise from the Keyse Review. Peace.